Hey guys, welcome back to Home Reviews, and in this video you can see that we have a Christmas Village collection. Now we got most of these from Lowe's, so you see these blue boxes. I'll put a link below the video to where you can check these out at Lowe's if they still have them. I actually had to go to 3 different Lowe's to find some of these, and I still didn't get the whole collection. It's just too expensive to get them all. There's a lot more that we'd like to get added to it. We're actually wanting to get a Halloween set that we saw here recently that we can get set up for Halloween, then to kind of switch it right over into Christmas. This box here, though, this one we picked up at Sam's, and they had that one set up as a display. We loved it. It was the only one they had, the only village they had. We really liked it, so we picked that one up. But what my plans are over the next like 3 to 4 days is I'm going to be unboxing these. I'm going to be setting them all up. And I apologize if I sound winded here and there. I'm getting over the flu still. But if you see the stand that all these are setting on, it's a pretty long stand. And we have one set up upstairs exactly like this that we're going to be putting this village set on. So this makes it great because downstairs I can actually set this up, see how it's going to look, and then take it upstairs and get it all set up where everybody can see it. Now, just to kind of give you an idea of what we bought, this is the one here from Sam's. It does have music and animation. We bought some snow blankets that has LED lights in them. A few small things to set around the villages. We have this one here I really like. It's the Winston's Big Red Barn. We have village shops, the Christmas Village Water Tower, the Cuckoo Clock, the Boutique, the Whole Plant Shop, the Cobble Hill Holiday Village, the Breakfast Nook, Brighton Burgers Diner, the Tree Farm, Christmas Village Ferris Wheel, and of course you have to have the church. And then these here are adapters. You're supposed to plug this up into your surge protector and it will power 3 different villages with lights. At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I bought them for. I think it works that way. I'll find all that out. But like I said, I'm going to get this set up down here. Now, we also bought a backdrop. I went online and found some fabric that I liked of like a night sky with stars in it. And I'm going to go buy some styrofoam board from Lowe's also, kind of make a background and then put that fabric over top of it, lay down the LED snow blankets and then the villages on top of it, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a nice little masterpiece. And then, like I said, over time we have a lot of room for like Christmas villages and stuff, and so my goal is over the next few years is to get a lot more Christmas villages and also Halloween village sets to get those set up in our house. So, but that's it for today's video. I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing these and setting them up, and I'll give you an update here in a little while. All right, everything is out of the box and set up, and it is quite colorful in here right now. So let me just go through here and kind of show you each one of these. That way, if you're in the market for picking one of these up, you have a better idea of what they look like and what they can do. Now, a few things I will tell you. All the ones I got from Lowe's was everything all the way down to here. This one I got from Sam's, and it's the only one that has the adjustable volume on it. Near most of the pieces I have here, they all play music and lights, or they can just do the lights. So right now, none of the music is turned on those. The only one I have the music on is this one here. That way I can have it turned down a little bit so it's not too loud. The other thing I want to mention is that not all of these villages will work with the plugs that I bought. So I went and got these, but I did not need all of them because the bigger ones, such as the Ferris wheel, I think this one's called the Cobbler House or something, the Cobbler Village maybe, the Cuckoo Clock, and then this one, they all take a bigger adapter, and they all come with their own adapter. So what I did, you can see back here, the black ones are the ones that takes the bigger ones, and these white ones are the ones that has where I can plug into these smaller ones. And then the real small ones here, they only take batteries. So the campfire, the Christmas tree one, and the hot cider, all 3 of those take AA batteries. And there is no option to hook those up to electric, which I think is quite a shame because, you know, if you have this set up throughout all of December, for me, even November, you're gonna have to change your batteries once, maybe even twice for that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Lowe's. I'm gonna go buy some styrofoam board. It's actually insulation board. It's like 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. It's pretty thick board, pretty sturdy. And I'm gonna put it behind the entire village, and then I'm gonna cover that up with the fabric that we bought, which is like a night sky. And then I'm gonna take everything upstairs and set it up on the other shelf where we can get a better idea of what it looks like. But first I wanna turn the lights off so you can see how bright all these lights really are. So yeah, if you have these on in your living room or a room in your house, then chances are you won't need to turn on your normal lights because they give off quite a bit. So I think this is going to look amazing upstairs though in our living room once everything's done. So once I get that styrofoam, once I get everything put together and upstairs, I will update you guys again on it. So I'll see you then. And we pretty much have it done. So I made quite a few changes to this, added a lot of new stuff that I wasn't expecting to. There's a few more things I'm sure we're going to add to it, but I'm going to explain a little bit about what we did here and what we used. That way, if this is something maybe you're interested in building, you'll know how to do it or where to go and get it. So first of all, as I mentioned previously, most of these villages we bought from Lowe's, and you know, I mean, there's so many different villages out there that you can buy from so many different places, especially Amazon. There's a place in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee called, I think it's called the Christmas Place that we go to. That's where we're planning on buying our Halloween village at next year. But we're definitely going to be adding to this. We got a lot more room in other places we want to add these. But now we have some blinking foam pads down here. These actually blink. There's like 8 different settings to them. And we normally just keep them on steady. So I got a little remote back here. And right there is what we usually just leave it on as steady. But every time you unplug it and plug it back up, it resets it. So that's why it was still blinking. Let me turn this one down. This is the one we got from Sam's that has the volume adjustment on it. But one thing you probably notice a big difference of is the background. So what I did here is I went to Lowe's and I got some insulation board, 1/2 inch insulation board. It was about $20 a sheet and I got 2 of them. And I made this backdrop 3 feet high. So I got 2 boards, I cut them 3 foot high each. I taped them together with duct tape. And then I draped them with this fabric. And the fabric, I can't remember the name of the website where I bought it from, but I will put the link below this video if you want to go get it yourself. I had to get, I think, I got like 15 yards of it, and it cost, I think, around $90 total for the fabric. And then the blinking lights was a last minute thing. So after I got all this set up, I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we could find a way to put blinking lights behind this? So I'd done some search online, and I found a website where I could buy these random blinking lights like this, or twinkling lights. And it's the only place I could find where lights did this where they weren't in sync. They actually just do it 100% random. And that's what I was doing. And so after I had all this put up, then I had to find a way to get those lights in there. So what I did, we have a staircase back behind here. And you can see my ladder here. But what I did is I just poked holes through there. And I couldn't use all the lights. I think it would just be too many. There was, I think, 50, and I used about 25 of them. But I poked holes through this insulation board. And then I shoved the lights through. They're LEDs. They don't get hot or warm. But one thing that I wasn't expecting, and you can see it really bad right there, is that some of the insulation, when you poke it through, the insulation actually kind of came out and shoved up against the fabric. There's a few places where it did that. So at the end of this Christmas season, when I take all this down, I'm going to scrape all that off and make sure it's all flat again and get rid of it. So next year I don't have to worry about it. But for now, I'm just going to leave that the way it is. Now we also picked up some extra figurines from Walmart. You can see there's some animals. We picked up some extra trees. The trees we got some from Hobby Lobby, and then Lowe's had where you could buy packages of so many of them for I think about $15. And so we kind of grouped some of them together there. You can see those, but we bought some extra figurines there too. You can see those. I think those ones we got from Walmart. And so this is pretty much it. This is the village I've been wanting to create for a long time. And it's done, and now every year I'm just going to try to expand on it a little more. So if you guys have any questions about it, just leave them below, and I'll try to get to them if I can. And if you guys like these kinds of videos where I just go out and review things and do things within my home and show you what they are, then feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.